Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Mistake by the kicker, and the offense will set up now at the 40. They start this playoff game with a pass. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Short pass finds the tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Nittany Lions pick up enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive rolling. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. They're going to run it. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Penn State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. press coverage. The DB's backing up now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Breaks free. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's getting...
The ball is picked off.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick throw, the catch is made. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing.
And he will score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Keeping it on the ground here. Picks up the first, looking for more. The tackle at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Hits into space at the 50. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. The shotgun handoff here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Caught quickly. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Wants to throw it. Catch made on the left side. Now here he goes. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. A Chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Ball comes loose. The defense has got it. They bring him down, but a takeaway and a return. A big play by this defense.
Boy, it's not every day we get to see those big defensive linemen get their hands on the ball and put their track shoes on after a fumble recovery. You can tell he pushed his body all the way to the limit. Look at him. His hands are on his hips after that big run. Get him some oxygen.
Heading left after the handoff. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short game.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made over the middle. Tackle, but first down. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Defense is coming after him. He's hit as he throws it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Looking to throw yet again. The quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run it here. The pickup is 6, makes it 3rd down and 4.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Touchdown, Penn State. Strong game by this quarterback.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum at the scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes in lead and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved it into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down on the scoreboard now. What a catch! Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And that pass falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Important third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw, testing the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another first and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Turns it loose downfield. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third. And he fumbles. Offense recovers the fumble. He keeps going.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside. Give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And off the miss, it's still a 21-point margin.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
The receiver looked a little bit sloppy getting out of that break slow. It forced the quarterback to be late with the ball, and it made it easy for the defender to break on the pass.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. And the Nittany Lions will have to kick this away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And the return man runs out of bounds. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made at the play at the 29-yard line.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Getting set. Here's second down. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw again. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. The timeout is called. Talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Signs the quick throw. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time.
Oh, the pass is picked off. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
Finds an open target on the left side. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. The Nittany Lions will have to punt this one away. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. The QB throws his third pick of the day. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to get the second half going. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Clemson offense is back out there. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quick pass. The catch is made. Breaks loose at the 40. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to chuck it again. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Second down after the incompletion. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
He's got it in the open. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Second and goal for the offense. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Touchdown, Tigers. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That pass is caught. When they bring him down, that's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it. but it brings up a fourth down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks right for a quick completion. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. He's got it with room to run. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Breaks an open space. He's in the clear. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And then first down, right back to the running game. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
Here we go.
Looking for a man. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. He made the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The back's got it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for 6. And it's intercepted in a desperation throw here.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Defense able to contain him after that juke. He picks up a solid gain.
Chris, positive yards are always going to help you. These guys got a long way to go to get themselves back into this game. But you put positive yards and back-to-back plays, you start to get some confidence going and believe you can do it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Looking to throw again. And the completion made. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Now, the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense. But
wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Riding away with a running game. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down after that previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, that's a big play here for this running back. Let's face it, he hasn't had a great day, but I'll tell you what, when it really matters, to be able to convert like that, help keep that clock moving, they're getting closer to a victory.
On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Looking for a receiver. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, nice job here by the receiver to be able to pick up this first down. I guess the only thing he could have done better was stay in bounds. You got to stay in bounds to be able to keep that clock moving with the lead.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Important second down play coming up. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
Was that supposed to be a sweep? Unbelievable job by this defense of recognizing the play and showing their speed there to blow this play up.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Here comes a handoff. Nowhere to run, but corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The lead remains at 11 after the miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. What poor kicker.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a late, deep throw. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. 2nd and long, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. Pounding away with the run game. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk. They look pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. And I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.